Okay, let's look on page 9 of your book at number 22, Little Robin Redbreast. Let's finger and say the first 4 measures together. We're beginning with our new notes. So we have on the first space F with the first finger. In the second measure, we have on the second line G with no fingers. So let's say in finger, ready? Now, F, 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 G, G, A, B flat, then a half rest. Play those 4 measures with me. Ready? Here we go. And rest, rest. Now let's look at the last 4 measures. Let's say in finger. C, 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 B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, A, then the new notes, G, G, and then your last note, F. Play that with me. Ready? Here we go. And keep working on those 4 measures individually until you have them worked out. Then we'll put it together. So now I'm going to play all the way through this for you using the metronome. The first time you do this, say and finger it with me, then back the video up and play along. Here we go. 2, and now. Rest, and. Okay, keep repeating that. Keep working on those new notes. Okay, let's take a look at number 23, Skill Builder, Merrily We Roll Along. We're going to finger through this in 4 measure sections. So let's say and finger the first 4 measures. Here we go. A, G, F, G, A, G, 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 A, C, C, then a rest. So play that with me. Ready? 4 measures. Here we go. 2, ready, begin. Okay, now let's look at the last 4 measures. If you'll notice that measure 5 and 6 is almost the same as measure 1 and 2, just one more note. So let's finger and say 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have A, G, F, G, A, G, G, A, G, F, then a half rest. Play that with me. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Now. Rest, rest. Now work on each of those 4 measure segments until you have all the notes worked out. Now I'm going to play all the way through number 23 for you. The first time, finger and say the notes, and then back the video up and play along. Here we go. 1, 2, and now. Rest. So keep going over that video until you're real comfortable with it and you've got all the notes worked out smoothly. Now we're looking at number 24, Itsy Bitsy Spider. This is a round. For now, we're not going to do the round. We're just going to go straight through it and not do the repeat either. We'll work on the round in class when we're all together. Let's begin by just going over the first few measures, so by saying the note names and the fingering. So let's go through that first. So this is the first measure. We have an F, 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 G, then A, rest, A, G, F, G, A, F, then a rest. So play that with me. Ready? Here we go. 2, and now. Okay, and keep doing that until you can get through it easily. Now let's look at the last 4 measures. Starting at circle 2, we have A, B flat, C, rest. C, B flat, A, B flat, C, F, and a half rest. So play that with me. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Now. Rest. All right, now we're going to do it with the metronome. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Now. Half rest. Rest. Now you can repeat that several times, going through saying the note names and fingering, and then playing it with the recording. Looking at number 25, Alla Rueda, if you look at the first 2 measures and the 5th and 6th measure, you'll see that they're exactly the same. So we're just going to finger through the first 2 measures, and then we'll work on the rest of the piece. So let's look at the first 2. We have A, B flat, C, and then down to G. Then the 5th and 6th measures are exactly the same. Look at the 3rd measure and the 4th measure. We have C, B flat, G, A, then F. So play with me on the first 4 measures. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Begin. Now look at the last 4 measures, with the first 2 being the same. So we'll look at the last 2. So let's finger the last 2. C, B flat, A, G, F. So now let's play the last 4 measures together. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Now. Okay, now we're going to play all the way through this, and you can play along with me, or you can say in finger, then back up the recording, and then play along. 2, here we go, now. All right, you can keep rewinding that and fingering through it and playing through it until you get those jumps. The biggest issue you'll have in this is going from C down to G. Just practice going back and forth between those 2 notes. And once you get that interval where you can hear it, then it gets much easier. Let's take a look at number 26, Love Somebody Duet. We're going to look at the A part first. If you look through this A part, the first measure, the 3rd measure, and the 5th measure are all exactly the same. So what we're going to do is we're just going to finger through the last 4 measures, and that'll cover the entire piece. So let's finger through the last 4 measures. We have F, A, C, C, G, A, B flat, then A, G, G, F, F, F. So let's play those last 4 measures together. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Begin. Okay. Now we're going to play all the way through the piece on the A part. The first time through, just finger and say the note names, and then back the video up and play with me. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Now. Rest, 4, 4, count. Rest, 4, 4, count. All right, just keep going back on that and keep going back over it. Again, the interval that you will need to work on is going from C to G. If you work on it like that, you'll be able to get that interval in your head, and it'll make things a lot easier. We're going to go over part B. So in part B, the first measure is a rest. So the second measure, finger with me, G, A, B flat. And then we have another whole rest. And the fourth measure, B flat, A, G. So let's play these first 4 measures. We have to count the rest. So here we go. Ready? Now, whole rest, get 4, count. Whole rest, get 4, count. Now you can do that several times. Now let's look at the last 4 measures. Let's say in finger. Ready? F, F, A, G, hold. F, F, G, F, 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 hold. Now let's play those last 4 measures together. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, last 4. Now. All right, now we can play through the whole exercise. 2, 3, 4. Rest, 4, 4, count. Rest, 4, 4, count. Then on number 26, once you've played through this several times, you can play the recording of part A and play part B, or play the recording of part B and play part A. That way you can participate in the duet at home. Okay, now we're looking at number 27, Good King Wenceslas. We're going to look at this in 2 measure sections. If you look at the first 2 measures and the third and fourth measure, they're exactly the same. So let's look at those first 2 measures and say in finger. We have B flat, B flat, B flat, C, B flat, B flat, F. So play that with me. That's just the first 2 measures. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Now. And our biggest problem there is going to be going from B flat down to F. So practice making that interval. If you're having problems, start on the B flat and play down to it. makes things easier. Okay, now that we've got the first two measures, let's look at the third and fourth measure. We have G, F, G, A, B flat, rest, B flat, rest. So play that with me. Ready? 2, and now. So now that we've gone through those first two measures, we've practiced the entire piece because the first four measures and the second four measures are exactly the same. So I'm going to play straight through this. You can finger along the first time and then back the video up and then play along with me. So the first time, say the note names and finger. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? And you can keep backing that up and going through it. Go through it once saying the note names, then go through it again playing along with it until you have it completely worked out and you're ready to take a test on it.